Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and friends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow. Good vibes from head to toe.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we got Hillbilly and the crazy, the wild, the insane, the outrageous Lone Wolf.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah. Like, you guys missed it. Backstage, Lone Wolf was like running around like a puppy, like a lost puppy, like looking for something, talking all these words, doing all these things. It was insane. Like,
yeah, I guess he probably I gotta apologize for that. He seen the leash and that's why he was running. He seen the leash I had in my hand. That's why
That's why you don't give me. That's why you don't give me caffeine.
Oh, is that what it was? No, okay. I thought it was because I had that leash.
That's funny. That's funny. Lone Wolf could probably use a walk with all that pent up energy that he has.
Yep.
Talking about fun things, fun times. We were talking about decks and our little mannerisms, Magic the Gathering, and Hillbilly's apparently turning to the side of like this, like that, turning to the side of milling. He's like mill, which is a valid strategy. Then Lone Wolf, you know, I went down and edited his little tagline down there. Didn't know I could do that, right? But I did, because like we joke about him being the land destroyer of the table, and apparently, like, I would change my tagline, but I think my tagline's important for people who come in. But I'm the board wipe king. Yeah. The board wipe king, you know, the king of board wipes. And I had to explain to everybody that I do have one deck that has like 2 board wipes in it. That's not even enough for a regular deck. So, and I have a deck that doesn't have enough board wipes in it, and I have a deck that probably has too much board wipes in it.
Yep.
But that might change a little because I'm getting some new cards for a deck.
Oh
yeah.
So am I.
Yeah, for this dragon deck, needs updating. I actually upgraded this deck yesterday, and it actually worked out pretty well.
Cool.
I'm actually thinking about taking out a board wipe from it. When I get a certain card, I'm going to put in its place.
Are you sick? Because you don't remove board wipe.
Well, the board wipe costs like 9 mana, so I can take it out and feel less bad about it. And trust me, there's enough board wipes in the deck.
Yeah, I'm surprised one of your cards ain't board wipes.
Look, one day I'll have a deck that's board wipe tribal. I'll have Child of Laura for the commander.
I believe that.
You do board wipe tribal. I'll do land destruction tribal, and Hillbilly will do mill tribal.
How would that work? Because I won't have no lands, dag blanket.
Well, look at this. Look at this. It's harder to get rid of land destruction or do those land destructions. You can blow up lands. You can edit a deck to put in an Eldrazi or a large Eldrazi from the old set, and you can put in Blightsteel Colossus. So when they go to your graveyard, they shuffle your graveyard back into the library. But with board wipes, Like you got different kinds of board wipes. You got land destruction board wipes. You got destroy all non-land permanents board wipes. You got destroy all creatures board wipes. Board wipes just have more flavor than milling and land destruction. Tell you what.
True. I just love my mill.
No, you're good. You're good. Mill's a fun strategy. Like mill's hard to contend with if it goes faster than your land count can.
Oh yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. I see you all watching. Why don't you say hi in chat and let us see and grace you with our appreciation. We appreciate that you're here. Please hit that like button. You rock, you roll. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel.
Yep. We talk about a little bit of everything here. It's pretty fun topics.
Right. Yeah. So today's a chat and chill day. I made a chat and chill day because we were supposed to have a friend come to the show that comes on the show kind of regularly, but he slept in.
How dare him?
All right, but yeah. So last night I was streaming some Spider-Man for a bit and do a full hour because I started late because I was playing Commander with a couple friends and I didn't finish the game because we had a big storm come in and I had to do a check around the house. Yeah, it just came out of nowhere.
Did you save the coffee pot?
Yeah, I saved the coffee pot.
Okay.
So I'm drinking my coffee today.
Okay. As long as you save the coffee pot, you're all right.
That's right. But so what I was talking about was I wasn't able to stream all last night, but like I had a subject in my brain. I can't remember what it was. That coffee pot comment, Hillbilly.
Yeah, I'm all messed up.
I'm all messed up. That's right. So, and for those watching, remember, there's a giveaway video that's in the description below, the link to it. It's a giveaway entry video. We're giving away a commander deck, a Core 2 commander deck. It acts like a 3 sometimes. It can be upgraded. You're getting a commander deck in a deck box, like a real deck box, with customized channel sleeves on it and a customized playmat.
Nice.
For the channel. And you'll get some tokens with that, like some customized tokens that we showed off before. Yeah, that's some cool stuff. Watch the video. And it'll tell you how to enter. You got to be part of Discord to enter. The Discord community. And we got a lot of people entering, so make sure you enter and get into it. Yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be a sweet giveaway. I can already tell that. Tortoise, most giveaways that Tortoise does are sweet.
Yeah. It requires the ability to contact you for your your mailing address to get into it.
Only drawback, it's got to be U.S. residents, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I can't afford to ship that big of a thing out of the country. But for those watching, the link to the chat, the videos in the chat too right now. So yeah. But hey, let's get some land destruction board wipes here. Like, can you imagine? Like they need, like if Wizards of the Coast made a card that said, destroy all creatures, each opponent mills 15 cards and destroy a target land.
Yeah. I mean, that'd be crazy. All three of us got to run that.
I mean, Singularity Rupture is pretty powerful already. Just staple a destroy land to it.
Yep. And Singularity Rupture is one of my win cons in my deck, my mill deck.
Well, that's kind of that. It's more of a setup card than a win con. You don't win with Singularity Rupture.
True, but it sets me up to win the very next turn.
It can, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's for sure. Don't jump ahead. Remember, things have to happen in order for them to work.
True.
Like I can have a win con in my hand all day long. If I don't have the support for it, it ain't happening.
True. Very true.
Lone Wolf is all about that. He knows all about that. It's like if you don't have the setup, you can't destroy the lands.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the last time we played Commander, I so much wanted to draw that Singularity Rupture. Could not get it.
Yeah, I need to pick up a Singularity Rupture. I think I need 2 of them.
2?
Yeah. So I have 2 decks with the same reanimation combo.
Oh. I need to find something that'll let me get some instant sorceries out of my graveyard and also search.
You do
instant sorceries.
You do have something that you do have a card that searches your library or searches your graveyard for an instant sorcery card. If I remember correctly, you have it.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's called Mystical Retrieval. Let's see. Let's go here. Go to your inventory. Where's
yeah, buddy. If I do that, I'm going to definitely put that in my deck.
Doesn't Mystical Retrieval have red in it though?
Yeah, the blue and red spell. Yep.
I can't use blue. I can't use red.
Yeah.
Can't use red.
But wait, you wizards. You got wizards on here, don't you?
Yeah, Wizards of the Coast made all the cards.
Well, no. No, you don't have wizards on your list. Well, because there's a wizard that brings back an instant sorcery card from a graveyard to the battlefield when it enters. Yeah. And there's Mnemonic Wall that costs 5 mana you might have in your collection where it returns an instant sorcery card from a graveyard to your mana hand, I mean. Yeah.
And I think the wizard's Archaeomancer, if I remember correctly.
Archaeomancer is the correct answer.
Ding, 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 ding.
You won a prize. Yeah, that's right. Archaeomancer, I think it's enunciated Archaeomancer. However, there's a way to say it, but for sure, Archaeomancer and Mnemonic Wall are 2 cards are good, especially if you have Deadeye Navigator, which we talked to Hillbilly about getting for one of his decks. If you pair the Archaeomancer with Archaeomancer or the Wall, you can blink it and get your mill spells and whatever spells back from your graveyard each turn for 2 mana. Combo piece, combo, breaker.
Okay, well, I need to check on these cards. If anybody ain't got them, I may have to order them.
Well, I think some of the cards we listed you'll have to order. Some of them are too new for you to have. Some of them we just don't see in your collection. Like some of the enchantments that Lone Wolf suggested for your deck, you don't have because we would have seen it in your enchantments.
What enchantments did I suggest?
There's the one when you draw a card to your opponent's mill too.
Oh.
Like Jace's Erasure or whatever.
Oh yeah, that one would be actually really good. I forgot about that one.
I don't know if he added it to his deck, but it was one of the cards we suggested. He doesn't have it in his enchantments. Jace's Erasure is pretty good. Yeah. Because if you're going to the mill strategy, you got to go to the dark side.
That's right.
Well, anyways, thinking of such things, let's get to a certain part of the day where we talk about
card of the day.
Ooh. Niv Mizzet Visionary. I was looking at this card and I'm thinking with Eevee in standard, then we're getting Electro, the one that adds a red mana when you cast an instant sorcery spell. It's gonna make and break this card. Holy cow. Niv Mizzet Visionary costs 4 generic and Rhinoblitz, a 5/5 legendary dragon wizard. Says you have no maximum hand size, and whenever a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you draw that many cards. It's gonna be a pretty powerful card when Electro comes out. So whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, like you draw cards, like you cast Shock for 1 mana, you deal 2 damage to an opponent, you draw 2 cards and add 1 red mana to your mana pool and play another Shock, do the same. See what Lone Wolf is cooking up here? He's going mad.
Yep. He's going absolutely.
Yeah, that's going to be a standard deck.
Oh, yeah. And we are getting it in a form of it, of a red card in standard through the Omen paths.
Right. That's the shot. That's the Electro character I was talking about.
Yep.
The red card. Yep. Whenever you cast in some sorcery spell, you add 1 red mana to your mana pool. When he dies, when you don't lose unspent red mana, when he dies, you can pay that red mana to him to deal damage to an opponent.
I'm sure there's probably a 2-card combo coming out through the Omen path. I just haven't seen it yet. Don't know what 2 cards it is. But there is talk going around that there is a 2-card combo.
Oh yeah, with EV and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be a splashy deck unless they banned EV, which I don't think they're really gonna do right now because EV is what's selling a lot of Final Fantasy right now.
Well, they have been talking about that, and they up the day that they're going to do the bans. It's going to be in, I think, 2 weeks after Spider-Man comes out. And I think it's going to be in October, but it's going to be like 2 weeks after Spider-Man comes out.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Yep.
They're making you wait. So, Niv Mizzet Visionary is probably going to spike up in price a little, not a lot, for the combo coming out with it. I think it's going to be a saucy deck when people catch on to the Niv Mizzet Electro combo. Especially when you're drawing cards. Shocks will actually be powerful in this deck. Lightning Bolt spells will be powerful in this deck. Like, Shock is the best card with this combo when you have Niv Mizzet and Electro out. If you pay Shock for 1 red to deal 2 damage to your opponents, and the red mana replaces itself, and you draw 2 cards, those 1 mana burn spells are going to carry a combo win like crazy.
And there is a way to cast this for 5 mana with for example, you play the white, the blue or the red crystal, which will make this cost 1 less.
That's pretty cool.
If you play the red crystal, this Niv Mizzet will come into the battlefield with haste.
With haste. That's awesome. I like that. Now let's get to the picture of the day. I was having fun with the thing. Using AI art for a picture is just as bad as using a proxy in the casual MTG. If you guys don't catch a reference, they use AI art for the picture of the day most of the time anyways. Yep. But if you're part of Discord, there is a section for picture of the day. You can post your pictures there and have a picture of the day shared on the show. Possibly get a shout out. Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
But yeah, I had to poke fun at myself because I use AI art a lot to make these pictures of the day.
Where do you get your AI art from?
It's called Night Cafe.
Night Cafe. Okay.
Yep.
I'll check in on that.
And we got a random Pokemon in the show. We got TCGdude.
What's up?
Hello, mates. I'm fixing my audio here. Good morning.
Morning.
That's funny.
Okay, now I can hear you in my headphone proper. This Oh God, it's pretty much an old government PC that I got from an auction. It has this very tiny, like quarter-size speaker installed on the inside of it that isn't loud, but it's super tinny. Like you can hear it across the house. It's the craziest thing. Yeah, but we're good now.
Oh, your
So,
mic sounds really good.
Hey, thanks, man. I turned myself down to 50%. This is the old JLab. Funny thing, the review on Amazon said from one person that it's a good mic. In fact, it's too good. It'll pick up a pinprick if you let it at 100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anywho, so it's chat and chill day, huh?
Chat and chill, yeah. We got Lulu. Lulu. Hello, Lulu. Face pink drinking tea time for 50 card combo. That's right. But yeah, chat and chill. Well, I figured because last night you reached out to me and you said you possibly want to be on with your new setup that you got going on, and I'm like I looked up the spell table jargon that you were talking about last night, and there was no real article on it.
Oh,
There was a Reddit feed, and there was the Google AI is like, nope, they'll never be premium. They might have a premium option later on, but it will always be free. So I'm like, just couldn't find any topical
Little
sources.
conflicting information there.
Yeah.
Well, so like, full disclosure, I found out from a Magic Historian video, and his sources seem to be a survey that be going out. So every once in a while, Wizards will send out an email survey asking you about Arena. I once got one a couple of years ago asking about what cards you would like to see like in standard, or what you would consider an ideal Magic card. I forget what the entirety of the survey was, but I remember that being part of it. And my answer to the question was kind of a mid-ranger. I said a braid because at the time Kamigawa was really hot, and I was like, I love being able to destroy artifacts at instant speed, bro. So yeah, give me a braid. I need more braid. And then guess what? A braid ended up in Magic Foundation. So you're welcome. I'm just kidding.
It would be cool if that's how Foundations came together. People getting to choose reprints for the set.
Yep.
Yeah, that's honestly not a bad theory. Might have to pursue that one a little bit more. I'd love to ask a designer at the company if that was influential.
But yeah, that'd be awesome to know for sure, for a fact. But yeah, like the spell table thing, it said no, spell table is not going premium, and the service plan to remain free forever. The platform is a free tool that allows you to play Magic the Gathering online and remotely. It says free service. Spell Table's FAQ page states that the platform is free to use, remote play, and all that jazz. And there was a segment. That's another article piece I read says the free version will still be around. There might be a premium version on the way. Like you can play
right. It's in the works. Yeah.
If you can play it for free all you want. But if you want more benefits, there might be a paywall for the more benefits.
Right.
What was that, Hillbilly?
This makes me wonder, what kind of benefits are we talking about for spell table?
I don't know.
That's a great question, and kind of a lead up into what I was about to say. The other note from the video, other than the survey, was that there was some sort of header, or there's some sort of new prompt. I haven't been there and seen it myself, but according to the video, that you get 5 public games.
Yes.
So it might turn into a thing where you have unlimited private games with the free version, but to access public tables, you have to get the premium. And that kind of makes sense. I know. I'm not saying that I love it, but it's a similar concept to an LGS renting out table space for $5 a table.
Right. No, I get you. Well, look, there's a lot of beef on spell table right now with the free version. And right now, you do get 5 free sessions of Spell Table. Public, right? That's how it is, right? So like, and I never used the public one. Well, I learned my lesson from using public. Oh no,
at least for your recorded shows, you can
Right.
always jam a public game if you're just trying to get the reps in or practice your deck.
Yep.
I just don't like public because I've had issues with playing people in public on Spell Table.
Right. Well, that's where the public version being in a paywall would make sense, because people would probably act different if they actually had to pay for the public play.
I don't know.
You know what they might also gate is the card searchability. Like, so previously you were able to use your mouse pointer and click on your opponent's screen area, and like it would try and auto search the card. I don't know if that's still a feature or a thing.
No. Well, I don't. I'd hope they wouldn't gatekeep that, because that's like some people's camera quality is too horrible, and that picks up their card usually pretty good.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, indeed. That would be detrimental to the platform.
but I could see them, like, say if the dude did do a premium version, they can give you some customized options how your screen looks. So when you're recording and whatnot, you can change that.
Oh, some like overlays and stuff.
Yeah, maybe get some overlays for like customized Magic the Gathering certified overlays for your thing. Maybe you could change the way the life counters work. Maybe you can have them all in the center instead of all on the sides on top. You know, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, for example, I pay for the premium version of, not the super premium version, but I pay for the basic premium version of StreamYard here, and they're constantly updating it so it's more useful. Like, it's going to seem stagnant to you, but now I can just click on my own image, blow myself up like this, instead of having to configure it down at the bottom of the screen. So if I want to blow you up like that, I can just click on your image, and makes it a lot easier.
Interesting.
Yeah,
for sure.
You know, maybe they could do something like that in the paywall version. Like, say you're streaming a game, and Hillbilly's taking a sip of coffee. I can blow him up so people can see him sipping his coffee.
Yeah, no kidding.
But like in a game, you know, if someone makes a play, you can highlight that move, that play, that card. You know,
oh yeah, a replay function that would be a premium feature. There also might be mobile features, because a lot of people use their cell phone to connect to a game, and so there might be things tied to that.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, there's all kinds of ways that, now that y'all talking about it, there's all kinds of ways, all kinds of stuff they probably could do.
Well, look, like you don't know how many times we're playing on Spell Table that I wish I could just blow up someone's screen like this, just like that, you know.
Yep.
You know, and like sometimes just look at their table from my own side just to see what's going on, because you know, having squares like this, it's kind of hard to see everybody's thing when you're playing on their tables, because, like, you know, their camera quality is a little different when not, so sometimes blowing it up. Now there are buttons on the side where you can kind of jimmy rig the screen to have like someone pop up and stuff. But I think if they made it like here, where you can just like blow up one person like that for a second, that'd be cool to see someone's table.
Yeah,
you know,
that would be a cool feature. You know, every turn, whoever's turn it is, they blow it up. Then you can see them make their play. Then when they push the space bar to pass it to the next person, they blow up. And it'd be interesting, because then it would help the viewers to see what cards are being played.
Right.
Yeah, it would increase the viewer experience a lot. One complaint that I've had, just not vocally to others, but in observation that I've made, is not knowing who the active player is. That would make a lot of just, I guess, determining what's happening easier to understand. And like, oh man, you shouldn't have done that. You're not the active player. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Like, Flippy, what's going on? Ain't seen you in a while. How you been doing?
Flippy says, "Look, it's a hillbilly." And you have to be drunk to know what a hillbilly looks like.
I was looking for that hillbilly. Oh, not me.
That's fun. But yeah. So there are benefits to a paywall for features. Like if they plan on keeping them for free, and you get the way I use spell tables, I use the private one all the time. So keeping the private games free would be cool. Making the public games charge, I wouldn't have a problem with that, right? I wouldn't have a problem with that because I don't even go public when I'm looking for a fourth player because I don't trust the Wild West of spell table to give me a good player who might be having a bad day, or someone you don't know just uses the most foul language and doesn't care that you're streaming and wants to get you canceled, apparently.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, no, exactly.
You should make a video about that, Tortoise.
I know exactly what you mean because that has happened to me. I had to delete the whole dang on stream because I went public and got a couple players in there, and I was using all kinds of bad language, and and then I had to just delete the whole dang on stream because of it. Oh man, I do not like deleting my streams, but I do got a couple I need to delete, some test streams.
Flippy says, "Good brother, thanks." But yeah, you gotta have good times. Yes, and then I think the private version should definitely be free to use. Well, I think of it because I'm biased on the idea that I like using the private version of film or live record my plays, my games, like Hillbilly's going to do tonight. But I think to protect people, putting a paywall on Spell Table for the public games could be a smart idea because it'll help maintain. Because I don't think people want to lose their account and lose money, if they're paying for a public service.
Mm-hmm. And I also think they should have a feature in there where you can kick a player from the game if they start using vulgar language.
There is a feature.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Okay. You can kick a player anytime you want.
Oh.
And, but if they have a link, they can always jump back in.
Yeah.
You have to block the player.
Right. Kick and block.
Flippy says Master Duel's in a bad spot this year too. 12K players daily is so low. Says Konami and Greed is ruining Master Duels and Duel Links. Oh
yeah. Some of these big companies, they do ruin their games, but sometimes they're making it comes out as a great ideas that they have. I mean, sometimes they're bad ideas, sometimes they're good ideas. You just never know.
Right. If the Duel Links is that you're referring to is the PS4, PS5 Yu-Gi-Oh game, I hopped onto that the other day. Mind you, I am 100% noob in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh. I've just barely understood the power defense and the summoning and ritual summoning and how that works, and that you have different areas where you put your cards and stuff like that. But outside of that, the client that they had was a little confusing, a little cluttered, and a little bit too much daily mission-y. I don't know if you guys do mobile games, or even MTG Arena has your 3 daily missions that you do, right? Yeah, that there was a little bit too much of that going on in the Duel Links there, and it wasn't very inviting for a new player. Maybe I just need to take the game a little bit more serious and find some other people to play with. But yeah, not a very good client for a solo player.
Well, I can help you on that. If you want to find another player to play with on that game, look up Kovac's Corner.
Oh yeah, he gets down on that.
Yep,
Yeah,
he
so
plays
Lulu,
Duel.
but Lulu's a highly competitive player.
Yeah, that's right. Lulu does it too.
Yeah, Master Duel is on console. That's much more involved than Duel Links. That's on PC or mobile.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Magic
So
Dad,
then
go, but there are only 3 missions per account.
Oh my gosh. Bro, coming from a guy that has played multiple World of Warcraft characters, I know what you're saying.
You gotta open all the accounts.
Yeah.
You know what I find funny is yesterday, because TCG dude was talking to me yesterday when I was live, and I watched someone open a collector's pack, and after my live, I watched several collector's packs openings. And it's funny because like people are talking about the price of Spider-Man collector packs dropping in price like to like $600-700 instead of the $800-900. And it's because people are opening these packs and they're not getting their money value back.
Yeah.
And then even Matt Caster Mage was opening packs and he says, I'm surprised there wasn't serialized cards in here. I'm like, how much do we know about Wizards of the Coast building a set from a jank little packs set that you can only buy in fun boosters or whatever, like Assassin's Creed, and they turned it into a core set. They didn't go that far. Like how like the thought process is, what do they have to do to make it a full set? And maybe they didn't do some special treatments like the numbered serialized cards because they'd have to set up the printers, and that might take longer than the print run has to be done in a certain time frame.
Yep.
You know.
And maybe the set has been rushed. I mean, I was you think that there would be serialized cards, especially in the Marvel set. And one card I think that should have been serialized is the Infinity Stone.
Right, the Infinity Stone would have been cool, like making 1 of 5 or 1 of 1, or 1 of 6 or 1 of 1. You know,
I thought probably 1 of 1 for each one.
Right. You know, I can understand what you're saying, but yeah, they like I don't know what they did. I mean, come on, we're getting a shock as a special treatment card. Where in the world do you get shock as a card other than the shockers on the card, like the shocker, right? Lightning bolt, highly reprinted card would have been pretty cool. Yeah, because I would have fit the shocker too. But shock is made because it rhymes with shocker or goes with shocker, I should say. That rhymes with. But yeah, but shock will be in standard again if it ain't now. Flippy, only TCG I understand is Yu-Gi-Oh, and honestly, physical meta decks are too expensive. It's how it is for a lot of games for reals.
Yep.
But yeah, so but like, how rushed was the set? Well, when you go through the set and you realize web slinging doesn't have any synergy combo pieces, which tells you that they didn't put a lot of thought into web slinging.
Right.
You know,
maybe the web slinging will get better with other Marvel sets, but I don't see web slinging being on any other Marvel cards because web slinging really only works with Spider-Man.
Well, there are some cards out there that will go with web slinging. You have cards that say whenever a creature enters the battlefield, do something. And there are a couple cards saying if like Revolt from Either Revolt says if a creature left the battlefield this turn, get an ability. That'll work. The thing is, they didn't put anything like that in the set.
Oh, yeah. Not in the set particularly, but the new Void mechanic from Edge of Eternities, that's going to enable all those.
Yeah. So, yeah, we like how much, like Mayhem got more love in the set because there's a lot more cards with Mayhem. And Mayhem works fantastically well because it's a good reusable mechanic in the set of Spider-Man, but it also fits other themes and synergies and archetypes in Magic.
Yep.
A lot more than web slinging does. You know.
Hey, fellas, I'll be right back in a couple minutes, okay? Don't kick me off.
Well, one thing about Mayhem and Symbiotes. Mayhem and Symbiote is going to be in the Omen Path, through the Omen Path cards. We are getting those through the Omen Path.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty sweet, I think.
It is pretty sweet. It's pretty cool that you're getting them. You know, too bad they're not the Spider-Man cards.
True.
But but you still get to play with them, so that's a bonus, you know.
Yep. What's your thoughts, Lone Wolf?
I really don't know on this. The whole Spider-Man thing. To be honest, I quit paying attention to Spider-Man. To be honest.
Yeah, I remember Lone Wolf's not a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
there might be a total of one card that I'm watching out for. Other than that, I don't really care all that much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can understand because he's mostly an arena player, such as just like myself. I mean, yeah, I do play Commander, but that's the only paper I play is Commander.
Well, yeah. Besides the fact that Magic's expensive, you can't just afford to be in every format.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I get to get this set. Oh man, I want this set. No, I want this set. I want this set. Dang, blanket. I'm out of dang on money.
Well, with sets coming out every 2 months, you can't afford everything, you know.
Exactly. But they just know how to make that dang on eye candy.
They make cards look pretty.
Yep.
That's awesome. But yeah. So, yeah, you know, that's Vincent. I was getting tilted at playing PUBG. Oh, okay. Yeah, PUBG. All right, I get it. Yeah, vent a little. Yep. But yeah, so like, there's a lot of times you get to play a game. You know, we got a Commander game tonight. No.
Nope.
You're not playing Commander tonight on Tuesday?
Nope.
What's happening?
Early access streamer event tomorrow.
So you're not playing Commander tonight?
Correct.
All right. Well, it looks like I have to fill in the time somehow.
Yeah, I announced that on this morning's stream.
I don't know. While Bob was away from the computer for a bit.
Yep. I announced that because, you know, I want to rest up and everything for the early access streamer event because, you know, tomorrow I'll be here. Then right after here, I'm got to jump right straight into that.
What's Lone Wolf's thought about that? You skipping out Commander on Tuesday?
It's gonna be a little weird not having a Commander game tonight, but I can honestly understand if he's gonna do that early access tomorrow for sure.
It will be back next week.
Next week. Oh man.
Unless they come out with another early access, right, Hillbilly? Have back-to-back early accesses.
Oh, if they do that, I'm quitting Magic. They like it. That's too dang on quick. Well, that's what it feels like they're doing already. While I'm really throwing so many of these, by them throwing so many sets at us at all, you know, every 2 months, it seems like they're just boom, boom, boom. Here's your early access, early access, early access. Oh, can I get used to these cards
that
first?
gives you content at least.
Yeah. True, very true.
Gives you ways to brew decks and put decks together.
Yep, but by the time you got the cards figured out, here comes another set.
Well, that's because you're there to advertise, not opinionize,
and not play either.
Not play.
Yeah, because by the time you get them figured out, you know, playing with them, you got to play another set.
Right. It's all about the brand new thing. It's like cell phones. Look, the V8 phone came out. Oh, look, 2 months later, the V10 came out. Oh, check it out. Fancy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all about being hip and new with the hottest new technology. And that's what they're kind of doing with Magic cards. Like, they're coming out, every time they come out with a new variation of a card, a new card type, that's kind of like the new technology or something.
Mm-hmm.
Konami is poisoning the digital games. Want us to buy packs in real life, I guess. Hey, that's how they make money.
Yep.
Max C is so toxic at its beginning in TCG, no master duel. I have no clue what you're talking about other than the card game.
Yeah,
I know it's Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm assuming that's a card.
Right. Like, or that or a combo.
Yep.
Like them, like like the Foolish Burials deck that used to be out a long time ago, and then they added back cards from it so it wouldn't be the broken deck and standard of Yu-Gi-Oh. See, I played Yu-Gi-Oh for a tad bit, like a tiny bit, not enough to even say I played a tournament. But I played a Yu-Gi-Oh a couple times to understand that Foolish Burial deck was an amazing deck, but it is the epitome of what Yu-Gi-Oh is now, where it's turn one win.
Yep. Whoever goes first wins the game, and I ain't no fun.
Flippy C says, I know Max sees every time you summon, the opponent draws a card. Oh wow, so it's like a mill card.
Wow.
But yeah, that's pretty chill.
Well, as the mill guy, I approve.
I like Mill. Hillbilly's getting into Mill. Let's see, under his name says the Milling Hillbilly.
The Millbilly. That's it. I'm gonna make a new character over on my channel. He's gonna be the Millbilly. Love it.
Right. You know, watch one day Wizard of the Coast is gonna make a moonshine card, and you tap it to have players mill a card. It's gonna be like a grinding stone or a grindstone, but it's just gonna be a moonshine bottle.
Ooh, I would love that.
Magic Dad says, my sister, who is 50 and not a gamer at all, heard about the Spider-Man MTG set somehow. It's working. Oh yeah, it's working. No one's talking bad about the set. I guess we're kind of talking bad about the set, but we're talking like we like the cards, we like what's going on. We just don't feel like there's a lot of flavor in the set. I mean, there's no real story arc in the set other than we know there's a Sinister Six that's happening. There's a robbing of the bank. You know, it's kind of like tongue in cheek, where they're just doing iconic things. You know what happened in the comic. Like the only thing I'm surprised we never got was Uncle Ben's death. You know,
I mean, there's some good cards in the set. I love the set, but the only thing I do not like about the set mostly is the synergy. Do not like the synergy of the deck.
Right.
You know, a lot of people said something similar about Edge of Eternities, and as somebody who went to 2 pre-releases and topped at one of them, bro, you'd be surprised once you see it in action how fun or good it can be. But you never know. You never know, man. You guys do have valid points.
Edge of Eternities is a banger set.
For sure.
Like I feel that their in-universe sets this year were all on target, like that we got, right? Because the racing set wasn't this year, right?
It was
Aether Drift. I thought Aether Drift was at the beginning of this year. Yeah.
Okay, so Aether Drift was like the worst set of the year.
Yep.
But when they announced everything in between from then on was a pretty good set. Like Dragons of Tycoon is pretty solid. Edge of Eternity is pretty solid set, even though the storyline's wonky, kind of weird. But the lore doesn't, you don't play the lore, you play the cards.
Right.
The cards are pretty solid. Duskmorn was a solid set. Bloomburrow was a solid set. Like a lot of solid hits.
Yeah, for tribal, Bloomburrow was a great set. For tribal, whatever however you say it.
Tribal, Typal, Kindred.
Yeah.
I just use all 3.
Yeah, that'll work. But anyway, that was a great set for what it was. And the cards worked great together.
Oh, yeah, like legitimately, Wizards made a lot of bangers this year for in-universe sets.
Oh yeah, they did.
Their biggest set of all time happens to be Final Fantasy.
Yep.
The Final Fantasy. Look, I know for a fact that WotC sponsors people who are not in Magic the Gathering. Like I was watching a video a long time ago about a guy reviewing Jurassic Park the movie, in his own way, and ironically, he was sponsored by Wizards of the Coast for Lord of the Rings.
Interesting.
So he showed that Lord of the Rings set coming out, which They should have tied in Jurassic Park and done the video done for Jurassic Park back then, because Jurassic Park and Universe would have been great. But Lord of the Rings happened. That happened. Whatever. But yeah, so Wizards does sponsor outside of our world. What's up, chat? Luca Freak Gamer. What's up, chat? You want to know the Karn and Silver Golem Commander deck? It's been a long time ago, but like a long time ago that my friend built a Karn deck. I don't think it's listed anywhere, but there's pretty good ways to build it. I mean, if you can build the Drazis, you can build Karn artifact synergies. But so
Karn Silver Golem. That's the old Karn, the retro from Urza Saga, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. All right. Because I remember my friend built Karn. It was a pretty powerful deck. They ended up changing the commander around to an artifact creature that was blue, so he could run cards, and he ran Tolarian Academy in there until he realized it was banned. Flippy!
So Flippy!
Oh. Interesting opinions, Tortoise. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I appreciate you 100%. You rock, you roll. And thank you for interesting opinions. Yeah. But yeah. So, so like what we were talking about is like Wizards of the Coast made banger sets this year, except Aether Drift. Aether Drift, yeah. Aether Drift is just a weird set. There's good cards in Aether Drift. Won't lie, they did put good cards in the list and on the extra sheets or whatever they called.
Yep.
But like overall, flavor wise, Bloomburrow, Duskmorn, Edge of Eternities.
They all killed Aether Drift. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Aether Drift was left in the dust. Pun intended. My favorite set this year, though, affordably, was Tarkir Dragonstorm. I wish I could afford Spider-Man, but I just can't.
My favorite this year that they released is actually Edge of Eternities.
Edge of Eternities is a great set. Great cards. Great commander decks. You can ask Lone Wolf, who likes to destroy his own lands.
It's fun to take chances.
All right.
What is yours and TCGdudes' favorite set that they have released this year so far? We've only got one more set that they're going to release, which is Avatar.
My favorite set by far is Edge of Eternities.
That's good. Okay. What's your favorite set this year so far?
You know, I don't like to be in the same answer as everyone else just because I'm so like opposition all the time, but I hate to say it, it's Edge of Eternities, man, because there was so much skepticism surrounding the set before release, and then it happened, and I had such a fun time playing the red-white deck, man. Like even the flipping command beacon, the land that forces you to tap it permanent, which you would think is a total downside, right? You're like, bro, like if I don't have a untapped creature, I can't play this. But there's a lot of tap synergies in there. You know what I'm saying? So anything like that can surprise you. And I don't know. My interaction with the set was more pre-release and hands-on paper style. Some folks are there for the rip and ship. Some folks are there for the commander hits. I think the reprint list on there was awesome. You know, that ancient tomb, zing, that's $100 on the spot. You know.
Oh yeah. Flippy asks, what's the Dictative Erebos? Is that a real card? Yes, it is. For 5 mana, if a creature you control dies, your opponent sacrifices a creature. Yeah.
But yeah, before for the win. I will say though, in Aether Drift defense, I did pre-release that one as well, and I even got the flippin' blue shell card and foil, and I laughed when I played it because, you know, the professor made fun of it, of course. Now we have Mario Kart and Magic.
You know, they should have just went hard on a Mario Kart secret layer for Aether Drift. That would have been so banger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would have been banger. But the dude, with how many Nintendo fanboys are out there, like, yeah, well, that thing would have sold out instantly. But I will say though that Aether Drift, like the positive for Aether Drift is that even if you don't like it, you can just think of it like cold pizza, man. It's still there in the fridge. If you really need it, you got some food to eat, man. You got some magic to play with Aether Drift.
Flippy says I was learning MTG from Mr. Hillbilly. Nice.
I mean, there's some good cards in Aether Drift. Don't get me wrong, but that set really failed. Yeah, that's my belief that it really failed.
Yeah, especially when you think of it comparatively to the other sets.
But the other,
the Aether Drift had the same issue the Cowboy set had, where the Cowboy set was just people in cowboy hats.
I like that set.
Right. Well, it's fine, but people just didn't like it because it was like, here's Jason in a cowboy hat, basically. And Aether Drift was like, here's Chandra on a motorcycle. Ta-da!
Yeah,
it's a little gimmicky.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, Outlaws Thunder Junction. I like that set, but
it was a good set.
Aether Drift, I just could not see it.
Flip says, I want the Fallout cards. Fallout was an amazing set.
Oh yeah.
But my friends, it's time I hit this little red button here.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
All right, everybody. It is time to get to the chill section and thrill section. It's the end of the show part. So yeah, gotta do stuff, right? Got a life to live, got life to do, but this is the time where people chill and they talk about the channels, or in case of Lone Wolf, you just buff us up and make it sound cool. And in fact, we're gonna start with Lone Wolf to chill.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for having me on the show. I appreciate it. I gotta give a shout out to TCGdude. Help him with his channel and all of his stuff, and let's get Hillbilly and Tortoise up to 1,500 subscribers. We're getting there.
Let's get there. And thinking of things to do and people to say hi to, let's get to TCGdude.
Yo, everyone. What is up? My name is Alex, the TCG dude, out here keeping magic alive. Yeah, definitely enjoy hanging out with Tortoise and Hillbilly and Lone Wolf, just, shooting the S, as they say, sipping our coffee in the morning. And I kind of dropped the ball last Friday with my Friday fantasy stream, but that's okay. Still got the setup over here. Might dabble on the Twitch side at 907 TCG dude 907. For some occasional Final Fantasy action. Otherwise, if you just want to talk Magic, play Magic with me, you can always at me on X or Discord at TCGdude. I'm down for 1v1s. Not always a commander player, but seldomly I will hop on. I might ruin your spell table game if you allow me.
Ruin the spell table. That's right.
Yeah, right. No, you're good. You're good. But yeah, otherwise, I did just add inventory to my TCG player store. So if you're looking for some singles, I'm gonna drop the link in the chat for that. Yeah, it really helps out a lot. Thanks for having me on today, bro.
Oh yeah, thanks for coming on and chilling out with us. And with that, let's get to Hillbilly.
Hey everybody. Will not be a commander game tonight, unfortunately. That is due to this right here. Through the Almond Pass early access streamer events. That starts tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will be playing till I can't play no more. And I'll be playing with the new through the Almond Path cards before they come out onto Arena. And if you're part of my channel, you want a theory crafting deck, you can throw it into my Discord, and I will give you a shout out during the early access streamer events. If you have a channel, you need to leave your channel link into the Discord also. That way I can chill your channel out also, and hopefully through the early access streamer event tomorrow, we'll be able to help your channel grow and also my channel grow. And anyway, this is happening tomorrow, and sorry there's no Commander game tonight, but I got to rest up for this event that's going to be right after the Super Fast Tortoise show. And also will not be a 9 a.m. stream tomorrow also. I will be coming here and with Super Fast Tortoise doing this stream with him, and then right after this I will be jumping straight into this.
That sounds good. Sounds good.
Hell yeah, man. I want you to get your revenge on Saffron Olive.
Get revenge. All right, everybody. Super Fast Tortoise. I'm planning on recording a deck tech tonight for this Dragon deck. It's going to be recorded because I want to be able to do some editing and play around with it. Since I got the new setup on OBS, I'd love to edit it. We did a live deck tech before. It went well, but when you hear a cat scratch on a litter box, it doesn't sound as pleasing as it not being there at all. So we're going to do a film of deck tech today, and I'm going to have that posted tonight. If I don't get that completely done, I'll try to throw a Commander game tonight, without Hillbilly, because Hillbilly's, he's got his own plans, his own designs. But anyways, well, I want to thank everybody for being here. I want to thank everybody for being on the show. Hillbilly, TCGdudes, Lone Wolf, you guys rock your roll. Everybody, thank you for showing up today on the chat. Flying Flippy, thank you for the super chat. You rock your roll. Backwoods showed up at the end. Thank you for being here. I want to thank my channel members who are members of the channel, support the channel the way they do, and love to thank my subscribers, the people who subscribe and grow the channel the way you do and help me out by liking the videos and stuff that you all do. You guys rock. You guys rule. And with that, we're going to get to the sweet, sweet outro stuff. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee.